Hello there, Dr. Andrew, live in my living room, my kitchen, in my house at home here today in a stormy day. So, unfortunately, or fortunately, depending on which way you look at it, we are all at home a lot more these days. So, some of you, like us, maybe sitting too much. Make sure you get up and exercise, move a little bit. Some of you, a lot of you, we see regularly too. As chiropractic patients, you know the value of coming regularly, and that's part of your vitality, just like eating, just like exercise. So you're missing that adjustment. This is in no way going to replace you getting adjusted, but it'll help bridge the gap until we can get you in and get you back on schedule again. So the first thing, if you have been sitting a lot, I'm going to go over a couple of low back stretches that are basic and very helpful. A couple key things when you're stretching I want you to remember is always deep breathe. And I wouldn't recommend stretching when you first get out of bed in the morning. Most of us are just too tight, too not limber. So you want to make sure you're a little bit warm before you stretch. So let's just go through a couple things for your low back first. One of the simple, best stretches you can do for your low back and your bum muscles or your glutes is you can start like this. And you should have a pillow under here. I forgot that. So anyway, you put a pillow under your head and you can rest your leg like this. And depending on what your back and spine feels like, you can do that and just hold it. Good 15 seconds. Now I'm talking, but you should be breathing with your belly as you stretch. Okay? And you can do the other side too. And I would always do at least 2, if not 3, side to side imbalance. And again, you're breathing when you do that. The next progression from that stretch, if you find that's easy, this is taken right from yoga. It's called thread the needle. And you can pull that knee up and you can push down with that arm and you're going to hold it like this. Again, try not to strain your neck too hard. But you see, you're going to get this all through here. It's a wonderful stretch. You've got to make sure you don't fall to the side when you're doing this stretch. Keep this knee straight up to this shoulder, and you're going to feel that in here and count to 15. And again, likewise, you're going to do the other side. Put this guy up, pull it up, straight up, not to the side. That's a tendency. And do that. 15. And you're going to do that. You're going to find one side is easier than the other. And here's the thing. If one side is difficult and the other isn't, you're out of alignment and you need to see a chiropractor if you're not. And or you probably need to be adjusted too. So don't force it is my point. If one side's super easy and the other's hard, don't force it. Just do what your body will give you. So 3 times 15 seconds. The other one I'm going to show you, and I'm just going to turn to the side here, you're going to stretch these muscles. These are really tight when you sit too long too. So a good way to do that is, I'm on here like this. I'm going to shift my bum to that side, and I'm going to cross my leg over. And when I do that, now I'm going to let this fall like that. My arms are flat. I'm going to do this. You're like a twisty tie. And again, you're just letting this fall. You should not be pulling. But you're going to feel that gently stretch through there. That's a wonderful stretch through the QLs, a little bit of your IT band. You can do that. On the other side, again, move your bum to this side. Cross this leg over, and you can let it, of course, fall that way, and then turn your head to this way. And again, what you're going to do is gently pull that leg there, and you're going to feel that all through here. And gently, the weight of gravity, deep breathing, count to 15, a couple on either side. Should be simple, should be easy. There's variations on this, but that's a simple way to do it. Okay? So the other stretch I want to show you for your back, the other thing, it's called your hip flexors. Because when you sit, imagine we're sitting, these muscles in here get super tight from sitting. So very, very helpful for your low back to stretch them out. And you know, I got this, I got a carpet, I'm going to have a pillow if you don't have a block here. What you're doing, you're setting up in a lunge. And these 2 legs are not like this, they're like this. What you're going to do is 2 motions when you're like this. Your hands are going to be here. First is you lunge forward a bit, and there. I can't go anymore forward. That's taut in there. And now, if you're comfortable, you can lift up just a little bit like that. See that? So there's 2 motions. I'm going to start again. Legs are like this foot's forward. You're gonna lunge forward, and you're gonna arch up just enough till you feel that in here. Now some of you, if you do a lot of yoga or you find that's easy, cherry on top is you can bring this arm up and over, and you'll accentuate that even more in there. But I don't recommend that to start. Just rest like that. And sometimes having that is something you can do too, or something you can lean on just to do that. Of course, we're going to do the other side. Always balance it out. So you can space it like this. These are equidistant apart. Your hands are here. Something is on a block if you want to rest it here. Two parts. Lean forward and then up. Okay, that's good there. And like I said, the cherry on top if you want to, is you can do this. And a lot of these stretches, that's taken right from yoga. You can also put a pillow underneath the knee. One more thing, two more stretches actually, where you talk about how to stretch your hamstrings because it helps your back too. So from this hip flexor posture, this is the way you can do that. You can rock back. You see how my toes come up? I'm leaning on this, and I'm trying to focus on this way. What you don't want to do is get too much into curving your back. See how I'm curving my back, reaching to stretch? You're going to hurt your back, you're going to hurt your hamstring. Really, you want to be like this, and if you can, then you can go a little bit like that. You see how you're maintaining a curve in your back. You're not rounding in your back to try to grab your toes. The focus is not grabbing your toes. The focus is gently feeling a hamstring stretch, which are super tight in a lot of us. I did yoga this morning, you can still see I'm kind of tight here. So I'm going to do that 15 to 20, and I'm going to flip around. I should have done this on the other side. But like I said, you can start from that groin lunge stretch. You can have a block, a pillow, or a chair beside you, and rock backwards. So you come up onto your heel, point your toes up, and there. I got a nice stretch going there already. I'm tight. If you want, you can go towards this side, but again, if you find yourself curving your back, arching your back, you're going to hurt your back. It's really better just to focus on putting a little curve in the small of your back, tighten up your core. If your core is tight, and now you can bring it up. Always tighten your core. If your core is tight when you do any of these stretches, you're not going to get sore. Here's core loose. That's going to hurt. Here's core tight. Can't hurt myself. See that? That's an excellent way to stretch your hamstrings. Some of you might go, I don't want to balance on my knee. That hurts. It's a good point. You can also imagine I'm going to lean against the wall behind me, but I'm not. Another way to hamstring stretch. This foot is going to go right in here. And again, some of us might find that's too much. If you have a block or pillow, just a pillow, you can sit on it and go, oh, okay, that's easier. Same thing again, okay? Never hurt yourself, never cause pain. It's only going to be good for the chiropractor, not good for you. So when I'm doing this, again, I'm focused this way. I'm going to straighten up, and then I'm going to move towards this side. My toes are up. I'm not curving my back. I'm staying straight. My core is engaged. When your core is engaged, you're going to isolate your stretch all under your hamstring. Okay? Same thing the other side. This one's going in, this one's going there. Toes are up, legs straight. I'm going to go from this up posture and go in like this. And the goal is not to try to touch my toes. If you can, good. It's to keep my core strong enough that toes are up and I can feel my hamstring stretching here. Okay, so those are some basic stretches for your glutes, for your groins, for your hamstrings, for these IT bands and QLs. Those are really the best stretches in a generalized way that I will say you should be doing for your back. I do these 2-3 times a day. I do yoga at home and I also do these. Key things to remember again, don't hurt yourself. Do both sides. And if one side is easier than the other, chances are you're out of adjustment. I won't say to call us right now unless it's an emergency, because we got to do what's right for the curve. But these are things that a chiropractor can help you with. So anyway, stay tuned. Next week we're going to do another health tip on Wednesday. And I think my wife, Dr. Wanda, is going to
join in with some other stretching and activity on Facebook Live next week too. We're also on YouTube. If you want to join us there, you can see this. And or if you'd like to download our newsletter, you can find us that way too. It's free off our website. Have a great rest of your Good Friday.